How many times have you looked in the mirror and thought, why doesn't anything change? How many opportunities have you let slip away by hesitating? The clock is ticking. Tick, tock. Every second you stand still is a second lost. It doesn't come back. You're letting the most important moments of your life slip by without even realizing it. But today is different, because I'm going to show you that 10 minutes is all you need to change your destiny. Do you feel it? The weight of time slipping through your hands while others act. They move, achieve, and grow. And you're stuck, trapped in promises you never kept. How many times have you promised to change but postponed it? The truth is harsh. It's all on you. The next 10 minutes can make the difference between the life you have and the life you dream of. Time doesn't wait, will you? The transformation starts now. If you're tired of waiting and ready to act, stay with me until the end of this video. 10 minutes is all you need to kickstart your change. Do something for yourself right now. Comment below. What would you do with 10 focused minutes today? Tick-tock. The time is now. You may not believe it, but 10 minutes hold more power than you imagine. They're not just minutes, they're the beginning of a cycle of change. What you do in 10 minutes is what separates those who try from those who achieve. Now ask yourself, what can I do for myself in the next 10 minutes? Think of something, anything. It could be stepping out of your comfort zone, learning a new skill, or finally starting something you've been putting off. The point is, start. Think of the times you wasted hours scrolling through your phone, watching short videos, or getting distracted by things that add nothing to your life. Now imagine if you had used just 10 minutes for something meaningful. That's what separates regret from victory. The difference between being stuck and moving forward lies in small daily choices. And you know the best part? These 10 minutes don't have to be perfect. You don't need to do everything. You just need to start. Visualize this. Great achievements started with small steps. The champion you admire wasn't born a winner. They invested minutes every day to improve. The writer who created that work you love didn't do it all at once. It was built with small blocks of time, day after day, accumulated with discipline. 10 minutes today can be the first chapter of the story you want to tell. You just need to take the first step. The power of 10 minutes lies in consistency. It's not about doing a lot. It's about doing something that, over time, creates extraordinary results. Small repeated actions build great transformations. So I'll ask you again, what are you going to do now? The answer is simple. Everything starts with 10 minutes. And if you think it's not enough, try it. You'll be surprised. The truth is harsh, but liberating. You already have everything you need to change your life. The problem? You keep wasting it. Think about the minutes slipping through your fingers every day. The 10 minutes before bed, the breaks between one commitment and another. That time you lose scrolling on your phone, watching other people's lives while yours is on pause. Those small moments aren't neutral. They're either building or destroying your future. And the worst part? You don't even notice. What separates those who win from those who fall behind? The decision to act, even when it seems small. Great success stories didn't start with grand gestures. The CEO who transformed a company started by dedicating daily minutes to their dream. The athlete you admire didn't take giant leaps at first. They took small steps every day, because the extraordinary doesn't happen all at once. It's built with small blocks of time, with 10 minutes of intention and focus. Think about this. 10 minutes a day seems small, but accumulated over time, those minutes become an unstoppable force. It's simple but powerful. While others waste time, you'll be building something most people don't even dare to dream of. Imagine what would happen if, every day, you decided to use just 10 minutes to change your story. That's how ordinary people do extraordinary things. Because it's not about having time. It's about choosing to use the time you already have. So stop now and ask yourself, what can I achieve if I start now? Close your eyes and imagine your life a year from now, 5 years from now, accumulating small daily victories. Do you want to keep looking back full of regrets? Or do you want to look in the mirror and say, I did it, I achieved it? Time is ticking. The difference between where you are and where you want to be starts now with the next 10 minutes. How many days have you already lost waiting for the right moment? And how many more are you willing to lose? Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, you're giving up something you can never get back. Your time. It's not just a delay. It's a price you pay every single day. And the worst part? The perfect moment will never come. It doesn't exist. Those who truly want to transform their lives start now, with what they have, where they are. Because life doesn't wait. Think about the opportunities you let slip away. That project you wanted to start. that skill you could have learned, that habit you always wanted to build. While you were putting it off, someone else started. And now, they've moved forward. They took risks, they failed, they grew, and you stayed behind. How many times have you looked at someone achieving something and thought, I could be there too? The truth is, you could, and you still can, but you need to stop waiting. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to act. Extraordinary things don't happen all at once. They are built in small moments that you choose to use, even when you're not motivated. The CEO you admire? They started by dedicating 10 minutes daily to their dream. The athlete you respect? They trained in silence while the world slept. The difference between you and them isn't talent or luck. It's that they started. They understood that the time you spend waiting is the same time that could change your life. And the best part? You don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to take the first step. If this content is helping you see the truth and act with more focus, subscribe to the channel. Here, every video is a push to help you overcome your limits and find your best self. Your subscription isn't just a click. It's a commitment to yourself, a sign that you're ready to use your time intentionally. If this makes sense to you, let gratitude turn into action. Together, we'll go further. Big changes don't happen overnight. They are built with small steps, repeated every day. Consistency is the secret that transforms 10 minutes into a new reality. You don't need grand gestures or extraordinary moments. You need a daily commitment to small actions, because that's how ordinary people achieve extraordinary things. If today you feel far from your dreams, understand this. What you do now defines where you'll be tomorrow. The choice is yours. The writer who finished that book you love started by writing just a few lines a day. The athlete you admire didn't train just once. They made it a habit. Small blocks of time added with consistency create massive results. But the problem is that too many people give up too soon. They expect to see fast results, and when they don't, they stop. But the extraordinary comes to those who keep going, even when they don't see immediate results. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Tell us, what can you start doing today in just 10 minutes and repeat every day? Leave your commitment in the comments. When you write it down, you not only reinforce your decision, but also inspire others who are watching. Let's create a chain of action and consistency together. I'll read the comments and respond to the best ones. Let's grow together step by step, one day at a time, because success isn't a destination, it's built in the journey. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of what you do every day? If you dedicate 10 minutes a day to any skill, in 1 month you'll have over 5 hours of practice. In a year, that's over 60 hours. That's enough time to get good at something you haven't even started yet. What you do daily matters far more than what you do occasionally. It's the daily discipline that changes the game. And the good news? You're in control. Big changes start with a simple decision: believing in yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you've doubted, failed, or thought about giving up. What truly matters is what you choose to do now. Every person who achieved something extraordinary started in the same place: an unshakable belief that it was possible, even when no one else believed. Because in the end, the only approval you need is your own. The greatest barriers you face aren't outside, they're inside. They are the doubts you feed every day. Can I do this? Is it worth it? But what if, for just a moment, you decided there are no limits to what you can build? The reality is simple. You already have everything you need to start. The only thing missing is action, with the certainty that the impossible is just what hasn't been tried yet. Look at anyone you admire. They didn't start with more resources, more time, or more luck. They started by believing they could do it. And that belief made them act, even on hard days. Because those who believe don't wait for perfect motivation. They create a plan and stick to it, even without guarantees. They know the path is built as you walk it. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your future. Where will you be a year from now if you start now? Feel that sense of victory, of looking back and saying, I made it because I believed in myself. Take the next 10 minutes and dedicate them to your growth. And if you want more tools to unlock your potential, watch the next video on the channel. Everything starts with you. Everything starts now. What will be your next step? If there's one truth you need to carry with you at the end of this video, it's this: you are the only one responsible for your future. Every choice you make today, no matter how small it seems, is shaping the person you will become tomorrow. It's not about luck, resources, or perfect opportunities. It's about what you choose to do right now, with what you have, where you are. Because the impossible only seems impossible until you take the first step. Remember, 10 minutes can be the beginning of a new reality. a skill, a habit, a dream, everything starts small. The writer, the athlete, the achiever you admire took the first step just like you can right now. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They acted, and over time, consistency turned small steps into extraordinary achievements. You can do it too. What will you do today to honor the time you have? The clock is ticking, and the only thing standing between you and your future is the action you take now. Take these 10 minutes and do something for yourself. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that truly matters is looking back and saying, I did my best, I started, I believed. Stop waiting. Start now. The future is in your hands. And if you want more tools to unlock your potential, click now and watch the next video on the channel. The journey doesn't end here, it's only just beginning.